Welcome to the 2026 Convocation ceremony for the Stony Brook University School of Dental Medicine. Good afternoon. I'm Patrick Lloyd, Dean of the School of Dental Medicine. I will be presiding over this ceremony this afternoon. If you are able, please stand so that we can sing the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the Rockies' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Of the many responsibilities I have in my position, celebrating the achievements of our students, residents, and graduate students is the most rewarding of all. And our convocation is at the top of the list of these achievements. To all family members, friends, and guests of our graduates, I extend a warm greeting to you and thank you for your support of our graduates. In this regard, I'd like to take a moment to recognize those who have made this special occasion so very possible. Would the grandparents of our graduates please stand so that we can recognize you? Would the parents of our graduates please stand so you can be acknowledged? Would the siblings of our graduates please rise? Would the children of our graduates please rise or hold them up? And would the real DDSs of the day, our devoted dental spouses and partners, please rise so that we can give you a thanks that is so well deserved. Wasn't that good? Isn't that the perfect way to start this occasion this afternoon, trying to give credit to everyone that so deserves it? And for those that I didn't mention, please stand so we can recognize you. As Dean of the School of Dental Medicine, it gives me great pleasure to welcome the Doctor of Dental Surgery candidates, graduate degree candidates, advanced dental education certificate recipients, our distinguished speaker, honored guests, family, friends, faculty, students, and staff to the 2026 School of Dental Medicine Convocation. Another round of applause. It is my privilege to introduce my colleagues who join me on stage this afternoon. Please hold your applause until directed. Platform members, please rise as you are introduced and please stay standing. Dr. Richard Rosario, President of the American Dental Association. Dr. William Wertheim, Executive Vice President of Stony Brook Medicine. Dr. Dolores Cannell, Associate Dean for Education. Dr. Brian Howe, Associate Dean of Clinical Operations and Patient Care. Dr. Stephen Walker, Interim Associate Dean for Research and Interim Chair of the Department of Oral Pathology and Oral Biology. Mr. Kevin Tuttle, Associate Dean for Finance and Administration. Please join me in congratulating them for their work in our school. Please be seated. Dr. Vince Iacono, SUNY Distinguished Service Professor and Chair, Department of Periodontics and Endodontics. Dr. Dan Colosi, Acting Chair, Department of Prosthodontics and Digital Technology. Dr. Thomas Manders, Advanced Education Program in Endodontics, Department of Periodontics and Endodontics. Dr. Ralph Epstein, Director, Advanced Education Program in Dental Anesthesiology. Dr. John Fody, Interim Co-Director, Advanced Education Program in General Dentistry, and Dr. Matthew Hanna, Interim Program Director, Advanced Education Program in General Dentistry. Please join me in congratulating them. Dr. Hing-Chang Hong, the Director of our Advanced Education Program in Orthodontics and Dental Facial Orthopedics. Dr. Mark Salerno, Clinical Assistant Professor in the Department of Orthodontics and Pediatric Dentistry. Dr. Alexandra Makara, Director, Dental Student Education and Pediatric Dentistry, Department of Orthodontics and Pediatric Dentistry. Dr. Shree Manini, Director, Advanced Education Program in Periodontics. Dr. Tanya Somahano, Director, Advanced Education Program in Prosthodontics, and Dr. Mina Medine, Director, Advanced Education Program in Oral and Maxillofacial Radiology. Thank you. Each year, the graduating class selects appreciated faculty as faculty marshals, who have the honor of participating in our hooding ceremony. It is my privilege to introduce the faculty marshals who have been selected by the class of 2026 for their contributions to their overall dental education. Dr. John Lagner, Clinical Assistant Professor, Department of General Dentistry. Dr. Gunther Junke, Clinical Assistant Professor, Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Dr. Ewan Newman, Director, Year 4 General Practice Program, General Dentistry. Dr. Stephen Zov, Director, Dental Student Education and Periodontics, Department of Periodontics and Endodontics. Dr. Christine Valstrand, Clinical Associate Professor, Department of Prosthodontics and Digital Technology. Dr. Gabriel Conte, Clinical Assistant Professor, Department of General Dentistry. Thank you. The graduating class also selects a faculty member to have the honor of being named the Grand Marshal. This year, the class of 2026 selected Dr. Eric Grossman, Clinical Assistant Professor, Department of General Dentistry, and Grand Marshal for the class of 2026. Dr. Grossman was first in our processional line this afternoon carrying our school mace. For those not familiar with the collegiate mace, it is an institutional symbol of strength and authority. Its design was carefully crafted by school faculty to represent the service to students and excellence in learning, teaching, and leadership. There are emblems on each face of the mace. One side is the university's symbol with the saying Stony Brook School of Dental Medicine, established in 1973, the date our school was founded. On the other side, we have the dental caduceus surrounded by the years 1973, 2023, and 2073, the dates we would be founded, the year of our 50th anniversary, and the year of our 100th anniversary. The dental caduceus is unique in many regards. In the center is the serpent Eulocipicus, the father of medicine, entwined around an ancient cautery, a tool used to cure all sorts of ailments back in medieval times. This is surrounded by the Greek letter delta for dentistry and the Greek letter omicron for tooth. In the background are 32 leaves and 20 berries, signifying the two sets of human teeth. It's a mace like no others. Let us now recognize the family members and mentors of our graduates with doctoral degrees who have come today to participate in this convocation and hooding of our graduates. Will those guests who will be hooding candidates today please stand so we can recognize you? And finally, we'd like to thank the Stony Brook School of Dental Medicine staff and faculty for their dedication, guidance, and unwavering support of our students throughout their academic journeys. Will the staff please stand so that we can show you our appreciation? And collectively, so that we can recognize your faculty, will now the faculty please stand so you can be recognized. Before we hear from our speakers, I want to take this opportunity to express our collective appreciation for the many ways these graduates have made our School of Dental Medicine a better place to learn, care for patients, and make discoveries. Now, I've said this to a few of you in the last few days, either to you or your parents, to recognize publicly how grateful we are that you chose to come here for your dental education. I know for a fact you had many other options at other schools in different states, but you chose to come to our school. Your distinct personalities, different life experiences, and varied educational backgrounds were instrumental in helping us accomplish so much during your time here. And for this, we are all truly very grateful. How pleased I was to leaf through your yearbook over the weekend to see photos of all of you, students, residents, staff, and faculty. I don't remember seeing as many smiles or teeth in one setting. Pictures that you will be able to look at for years and years to come and re-celebrate your time with your classmates and your faculty and the staff. Throughout the entire yearbook, nearly every picture that I looked at exemplified the pride you had of having gone here. I was especially pleased to read each of your personal statements about your time in our school, thanking your family for the support and sacrifices they made so that you could attend dental school, all types of sacrifices, relocating, getting resources together, spending time with you. And also acknowledging your gratitude to your classmates for the many ways they were able to help you along the way of what so many of you call the journey. I was as well touched to see that you showcased those special moments in the School of Dental Medicine these past 4 years, my first 4 years here, events and occasions that I too evaluated and enjoyed and appreciated. Your white coat ceremony, welcome barbecue, your match day, your research day, Give Kids a Smile events, advocacy days in DC and Albany, and many more. I read with great interest and learned so much from your faculty superlatives. I learned about faculty in our school that I never knew about them, and I won't tell them what I read. And how another day in paradise played out. I read that 3 times so that I didn't miss anything critically important. I want to thank the class and the editors of your yearbook for continuing this long-time tradition. It's not only a means to capture your memories for years and decades to come, but it's a way to stay connected one class year to the next. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. William Wertheim, Executive Vice President for the Stony Brook School of Medicine and Endowed Chair in Graduate Medical Education at Renaissance School of Medicine. A graduate of Harvard College and the New York University School of Medicine, Dr. Wertheim trained in internal medicine at the University of Michigan Hospitals, where he did his residency and chief residency. He has a master's in business administration from Brandeis University's Heller School of Social Policy and Management, and he's been a strong advocate for our school and our profession since my arrival here at Stony Brook. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Wertheim to the podium.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lloyd, for that very kind introduction. Good afternoon, everybody. It is truly an honor to be here with all of you, faculty, staff, alumni, families, friends, and most importantly, to celebrate the remarkable class of 2026 from the Stony Brook University School of Dental Medicine. Today is, of course, a meaningful milestone in your journey. You now become part of a distinguished community of more than 1,600 alumni who represent the School of Dental Medicine's enduring commitment to excellence, service, and innovation. Each of you has earned your place in this community through determination, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to your goals. Your time here, though, has been about much more than academics. It has been defined by the relationships you've built and the shared purpose that guides you. You leave here not only as skilled clinicians, but as thoughtful leaders and advocates prepared to make a meaningful impact in the lives of others. Through outreach efforts in places like schools and libraries and communities across Long Island, you have helped expand access to oral health care and education. In doing so, you have already made a tangible difference for so many individuals and families. That commitment to service is something you should carry forward with pride. Your next steps are equally impressive. Many of you have matched into highly competitive programs across the country. This year, many graduates will remain in New York, with 34 entering residency programs across the state, while others will continue training in communities nationwide or start in private practice. And whether you are entering a general practice residency or specializing in dental anesthesiology, oral and maxillofacial surgery, orthodontics, pediatric dentistry, periodontics, prosthodontics, you are well prepared for what comes next. As you move forward, remember that dentistry is about far more than just clinical skill. It is about building trust, easing pain, restoring confidence, and improving quality of life. It is about seeing the whole person in front of you and delivering care with empathy and integrity. You also have important roles to play beyond your practices as advocates for public health and champions for health equity. Continue to look for ways to educate, lead, and serve your communities. And while today marks the end of one chapter, it is also the beginning of a new relationship with Stony Brook. You will always be part of this community. Stay connected to one another and to the school. The relationships you've built here with your mentors, colleagues, and friends will remain an important source of support and inspiration throughout your careers. Congratulations, class of 2026. Take pride in all that you have accomplished. Approach the future with confidence and purpose. And remember, wherever your path leads, Stony Brook School of Dental Medicine will always be a place you can call home. Thank you and congratulations.
As a way of introducing our commencement speaker this afternoon, I want to acknowledge joining us this afternoon is the senior executive leadership of the Suffolk County Dental Society. So please join me in thanking them for being here this afternoon. Dr. Richard Rosado, the 162nd President of the American Dental Association, is joining us this afternoon. Dr. Rosado is a practicing oral and maxillofacial surgeon in Concord, New Hampshire. He is a native of New England, born in Rivera, Massachusetts, and raised in Danavar, Massachusetts. He attended St. Oslam College in Manchester, New Hampshire. He is a graduate of Tufts University School of Medicine, after which he completed his oral surgery training at the University of Illinois in Chicago. Along the way to being elected ADA president, Dr. Rosado was president of the New Hampshire Dental Society and served as the chair of the New Hampshire Dental Society's Council on Government Affairs. He was a member of the ADA Board of Trustees representing the 1st District, which is composed of 6 New England states, as well as serving chair of the ADA Council on Ethics, Bylaws, and Judicial Affairs. In his role as ADA president, Dr. Rosado provides leadership to the nation's largest dental organization, representing over 152,000 members. The ADA is the premier source of oral health information, advocating for the public's health and promoting the health and science of dentistry since 1859. I was fortunate to be sitting in the ADA House of Delegates this past fall when he addressed the House for the first time as its new president. I heard him say, and I quote, "The American Dental Association is a trusted voice in healthcare." And he followed up by reminding us all, we are our best when we are united and working together. When I heard this, I said to myself, we've got to have him for our 2026 Convocation speaker, so that we can hear him share with us his thoughts and visions on the future of our profession and the American Dental Association. Please join me in giving a warm Stony Brook welcome to this year's distinguished Convocation speaker, Dr. Richard Rosado.
Good afternoon. Hope everybody's having a wonderful afternoon. Hello, Dean Lloyd, faculty, parents, siblings, spouses, and most of all the graduates. Congratulations to each and every one of you. I am deeply honored to be here with you on this special day and to welcome you into a profession that I most definitely love and have, without pause, dedicated my life to advancing. As I thought about what I might share today, I kept coming back to the same thing. Oh, and you might hear a little bit of a Boston accent. Apologize ahead of time. Most of what has shaped me as a dentist and as a leader, I couldn't have been told. I had to live it. What changes with experience is not just data and facts. What changes is how you see them. And my hope today is that this message comes through so that when you live it, you remember this day and you take pause to take it all in and realize the moments that will define your future. They are not one moment in time, but experiences connected over time that most often are not so linear as we are convinced too often to believe is how it's supposed to be. Life after today will have moments of uncertainty. And in those moments, it is so important to stay curious, not certain, and to obtain a perspective that will see you through these types of uncertain moments. So let's drill a little deeper, shall we say? Let's start with a question for everybody. How many out here today wear glasses? Let me see a show of hands. It's a lot. I don't know what it says about optometry. It's okay. Yeah, you raised your hands. Now, how many have said, right, where the heck are my glasses? And lo and behold, they are sitting right on your face, right? Well, this is a metaphor I like to use to remind me, and in fact, all of us, that we all have lenses that we put on, don't we? Different from others, that define how we see each thing in our lives and the world around us. These life lenses give us a unique perspective. How do we know they're unique? It's proven by, you ever try saying to your friend at dinner, let me use your glasses, I forgot mine, and you can't see anything. So this unique perspective must be reflected on in order to find fulfillment in our relationships and in our profession. Allow me to share a story. There's a well-known parable about 3 bricklayers who were building a house of worship, who were let me make sure I have this. May have missed a page here. All right, sorry. I want to make sure, it must have skipped when it printed. Okay, I'm gonna take a moment. Oh, here we go, sorry. They were asked, what were they doing? One of those bricklayers said, I'm laying bricks. Another, I'm creating a building. The third said, I'm building a cathedral that will change lives. My father lived this parable. He was an immigrant who came to this country from Italy at 14 years old with only a 3rd grade education, and he spent his working life as a mason laying bricks. In our house, that story wasn't just a metaphor. He often reminded me and my siblings that perspective changes everything. Ask 3 people, all doing the same thing, what they do, and you'll hear 3 different answers. I'd like to share 3 perspectives with you today that have shaped how I practice and how I lead. First will be the perspective we carry with us into our daily work, rooted in our personal core values and our experiences. Second will be the perspective that specific life experiences, and yes, sometimes frustrating or painful ones, will carve into us. Third, the perspective we can only gain with and from others by letting the voices around us challenge and expand our own perspectives. I like to refer to this as a culture of listening perspective. So let's start with the perspective shaped by values. My father and mother's story is the reason that I am standing here before you. Because of the life they built, I was the first in my family to go to college, and I almost didn't become a dentist. My younger sister has epilepsy and is severely disabled, and I wanted to study medicine to help patients like her. Then I met this woman named Lori, who eventually became my wife, who told me all the wonderful things in college about dentistry. She introduced me to this profession that I had never considered. I was drawn to oral and maxillofacial surgery once I arrived in dental school, and it turned out that dentistry was exactly where I was meant to be. But I didn't get here in a straight line, and most of us don't. This class, you all sitting here, some of you crossed an ocean to sit in those seats. Some of you crossed town. Some of you are the first in your family to earn a degree, let alone a doctoral degree. Every road that brought you here, including the sacrifices that you and others made, the people who believed in and supported you, it's all part of your foundation. My father, that Mason, understood this. He'd remind me that the question isn't what you do, but how you see what you do. It's the same in dentistry. One dentist might say, I fix teeth. Another might say, I create smiles and confidence. And a third might say, I change lives. The work is the same, but the purpose is what makes all the difference. Your perspective, which is grounded in your values, your experiences, and your sense of purpose, is yours to define, and it will shape the experience that your future patients have with you more than you can ever imagine right now in this moment. The second perspective finds us. A few years ago, I saw an 18-year-old gentleman for a routine wisdom tooth extraction. His name was Zach. He was quiet. I remember thinking he was more withdrawn than most kids his age. I noticed this, but I moved through the appointment the way I always did. Later that afternoon, his father called to cancel his surgery. So I did what we are trained to do, and I called to see how I could learn and be better as a surgeon in my community. What I was told by his father was that Zach had taken his life sometime that afternoon, within a few hours of his consult with me. I have thought about that appointment many times over the years. It profoundly shaped my perspective on the value of dentistry and my role in patients' lives. One of the unique aspects of dentistry is that it requires proximity. You are physically close to people who have chosen to trust you with a part of themselves that others don't usually get to see. This is an extraordinary kind of access. It is also an extraordinary kind of responsibility and privilege. What that young man taught me, though we will never know it, is that patients bring their whole self, which is always more than just their dental concern. They are bringing their whole life to you. You may be the only healthcare professional they see that year, and the first that will take the time to say, hey, how are you really doing? That day changed how I practice. It created a unity and purpose for making people healthy, to ask more questions, and to approach every appointment and every patient with genuine curiosity and a desire to understand. You have proven your clinical skills and earned your degree today. It's your perspective that will allow your humanity to shine through, making sure you see the whole patient. Hold on to that. That's your legacy, the lives you will change. This is your purpose. So that brings me to the third perspective. This one's a choice. It is the perspective you earn by staying connected to other people, to your community, and letting their experiences broaden your own. Early in my career, I raised my hand to get involved in organized dentistry. I wanted to give something back. I started showing up to dental society meetings, took on committee assignments, and started saying yes. It's not easy to move outside the herd. Everyone knows what a herd of animals is, right? The herd is where it is warm, where you feel like you naturally fit in. Outside the herd is where it is cold and can feel lonely. It is where those that say yes to leadership must reside. As I travel in my ADA leadership role and meet colleagues across the country, I hear things sometimes that are hard to hear. But in those conversations, I came to understand something I couldn't have learned in my own practice, my own four walls. I learned about this culture of listening, and I now demand that as ADA president, myself and the board. Why? Why would I do that? Because the smartest person in the room is and always will be the room. Don't forget that. Every voice at the table brings experience and perspective that none of us has alone. A profession that gets defensive when challenged instead of curious and is willing to ask, what if it could happen, loses what makes it strong. Different perspectives keep us honest, they keep us learning. That is what organized dentistry does. It's a room full of people who share similar values and expertise, but who bring different experiences, choosing to build together what none of us can build alone. Belonging to the dental community will also change how you see dentistry. So choose to be in the room, bring your perspective, and stay curious so your perspective can expand. So in closing, my father laid bricks his whole career. You are graduating today into a profession like his that's going to ask you to answer a question. What will each of you build? As Stony Brook asks you also, what will you dare to be? My hope for each of you is that you dare to be curious. Be comfortable outside the herd, shaping lives as a dentist and embracing the opportunity to shape the future of our profession. Build habits of excellence every day. Create a culture of listening in your lives and be united in purpose to create your legacy. So with that, class of 2026, go build your cathedral. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rosado, for your thoughtful and inspiring remarks. We are truly grateful for the time that you spent traveling here and preparing and sharing with us some of the feelings you have and what we can expect for the next several months ahead. As an expression of our gratitude for your contribution today and for the lasting impression you've left on our community, please accept this plaque that we'll send off to you as you return home. Please join me again in thanking our commencement speaker. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Grand Marshal, Dr. Eric Grossman. Dr. Grossman is a dedicated dental professional with more than 3 decades of experience. He earned his Doctor of Dental Surgery degree from the Virginia Commonwealth University School of Dentistry after completing a Bachelor of Science degree in biology at SUNY in Albany. Following dental school, Dr. Grossman completed a general practice residency at New York Presbyterian Queens Hospital. Since 2022, he has served as a clinical assistant professor in Stony Brook Schools of Dental Medicine, where he contributes to the dental education and mentors the next generation of dental professionals. Dr. Grossman maintains an active private practice in Franklin Square, New York, and is an active member of the Academy of General Dentistry and the Franklin Square Study Club. His dedication to students was recently recognized when he was selected as Grand Marshal for the class of 2026 a testament to his impact not just in the clinic, but in the daily lives of the students he supports. I would now like to ask Dr. Grossman to share his remarks and then present the candidates for the class of 2026 for their Doctor of Dental Surgery degrees. Dr. Grossman.
I think the greatest part of today is that my wife is in the audience, so I will be expecting that kind of applause every day when I come home from work. And right now, the husbands in the audience are saying, no, that's not going to happen. Yeah. Good afternoon, Dean Lloyd, distinguished faculty, esteemed guests, proud families, and most importantly, the graduating class of the Stony Brook University School of Dental Medicine. To this amazing class of 2026, as you proudly marched into this auditorium amongst all your friends and relatives, it is my sincere hope that the first thing that went through your mind was, where do they keep the fire extinguishers? Because you never know. Tomas, wherever you are, you got that? So approximately 4 years ago, I began my journey here at Stony Brook School of Dental Medicine. Thank you, Dr. Kurtz, for suggesting to come here. On my very first day, I met my mentor and now friend, Dr. Jeffrey Seaver. So Dr. Seaver spent the day showing me around the school, introducing me to at least 50 people who I didn't remember a name at the end of the day. And later in his office, he said, Eric, you will not like working here at Stony Brook. And I said, I won't. And he said, no, you will love working here at Stony Brook. And you know what? No truer words were ever spoken. So this made me think, well, what is it about this school that makes me love it so much here? And the answer is a combination of many things. Number one is that the dean and his administration run an amazing program here. In the 4 years that I have been here, there have been constant improvements, so many committees, new hires, new labs, new offices, all done to tweak and improve an already great program. Number two is the friendly staff that I encounter every day when I walk into this school. People like Danielle, John, Linda, Pauline, Debbie, I could name forever, but always have a smile and just exude such a positive attitude. Number three is our faculty. Besides being great teachers and clinicians, they're just a fun group to be around. Who would have thought that at my age I would develop an entire new group of friends, not only to work with, but also to socialize with? But without a doubt, the main reason that I enjoy my work so much here are the students sitting right in front of me. You can clap. These are no ordinary students. There are many adjectives I could use to describe them, some I will not say out loud, but such as smart, conscientious, driven, and yes, even fun. But if I had to choose one word, it would be elite. Two of my friends on staff at Long Island hospitals have both commented that the Stony Brook residents are clinically superior to the other residents. Well, now tell me something I don't know. Come on. My favorite thing is that every year in clinic, I get to witness an incredible metamorphosis from quiet and nervous second and third year students to the confident and competent clinicians sitting in front of me right now at the end of their fourth year. So, being that I have somehow practiced dentistry for 40 years, plus the fact that 2 of my 4 children are approximately the age of my students, I figure that I actually have enough street cred to give our graduates some dental/parental advice. So here goes. Number 1, celebrate this victory. Think back to high school, studying and working hard to get into a good college, followed by the grind to get into an excellent dental school, followed by 4 difficult years until this graduation ceremony. Well, besides marriage and having children and grandchildren, this day will certainly be a major highlight in your life. So today, let the party begin. Practicing dentistry is not easy, and to be a really good dentist at times is actually quite difficult. Unfortunately, in clinic, you have all experienced, oh, it's here, a few turns to days. You know, those days where everything you touch turns to, well, you know, I think you get the point. You have all experienced the frustration when your crown doesn't fit or you just cannot get that impression. Not all of you, though, just a couple of you, right? Yeah, I feel you. Fortunately, with a little more experience, this will happen less and less, but every student has also experienced the greatest aspect of dentistry, the satisfaction you get when you cement a beautiful crown or change someone's smile with a gorgeous denture that you didn't do with Dr. Grossman, or relieve somebody's acute pain with a root canal. Every day in clinic, I hear patients tell me, hey, I have the best student treating me, or I want to follow this student when they graduate from here. As a practicing dentist, you will get thanked and appreciated by your patients every single day. Ask your friends who are engineers, accountants, or computer geeks, does anyone ever thank you for what you do? And the answer is no, not ever. Your patients' appreciation of your work will be intoxicating. Did anyone notice Will strutting through the clinic after cementing a beautiful anterior aesthetic crown case? The only person happier than the patient was Will himself. Number 3, never stop learning. We have given you an excellent foundation, but there's just so much more. The good news is that you are entering the golden age of digital dentistry. You are already doing things that I wouldn't have even dreamed of when I graduated. As a general dentist, you can do as much or as little as you like. Learn to place implants, do the simple cases, refer the difficult ones to Dr. Romanos. Who else? You must become proficient doing root canals. Just send all your second molars and difficult ones to Parm. No reason why everyone can't do simple Invisalign cases. Arjun, you got the hard ones. Number 4, stay in touch with your classmates. Dental school friends are special. You have grinded together for 4 arduous years. You have laughed and partied together. You've probably cried together. I just returned from my 40-year dental reunion in Virginia. That's a weekend when 67-year-olds revert back to being 27-year-olds. But the bond never disappears. Ask anyone sitting here on stage, the years will fly by. Make sure to go out of your way to stay in contact with these special friends. And number 5, hopefully I won't get choked up when I say this. And lastly, and most importantly, please cherish, and I mean really cherish, your families. Since day one, they have been your backbone, they have been your support system. Someday you will realize why your parents, speaking of parents, congratulations to our new parents, Danielle, her husband. You will realize why your parents are so proud and so happy. Proud because they realize that this is the culmination of all your hard work and efforts. And happy because they can now say, thank God we finally have a dental plan. Make sure to tell them how much you appreciate everything that they have done for you. And that's it. So I'll end my speech by saying it has been an honor and a pleasure working with each and every one of you in the clinic. Know that I will miss every one of you. I wish you nothing but success and happiness in your dental careers as well as in your lives. Thank you for selecting me as your Grand Marshal. And we, the faculty, staff, and I wish you lots of success and happiness. It is now my honor and pleasure to present the class of 2026 candidates for the degree of Doctor of Dental Surgery. You guys are the best. Thank you. Thank you. Dean Lloyd, Dr. Cannella, Marshals, and the class of 2026, please rise and come forward. Dr. Lagner and Dr. Jonke, please come forward. Graduates, as I call your name, please come forward. Understand that if I somehow mispronounce your names, because some of them are quite difficult, it just means you did not clap loud enough for everybody. So, all right. Dr. Ahmed Abdullah. Dr. Yasmina Agaliyu. Close. Dr. Shahir Ahmad. Dr. Sean Altimos, magna cum laude. Dr. Lasia Anantuni, distinction in research. Dr. Michael Anderson. Dr. Nina Aronoff, distinction in research. Dr. Daniela Borakov. Dr. Lauren Brown, Distinction in Research. Dr. Meishon Chen. Dr. Michael Chen. Dr. Chen Yi Angela Chow, Distinction in Research. Dr. Adam Elbordini. Thank you, Dr. Jonke and Dr. Lagner. Dr. Nguyen and Dr. Zov, please come forward. Dr. Zubair Esmailzada. Zubi. Dr. Monica Feng Wu. Dr. Sonali Maria George. Dr. Jennifer Guevara. Dr. Courtney Hakimian, Distinction in Research. Dr. Jiawi Umaris Han, Distinction in Research. Close enough? Dr. Alina Kachar. Dr. Shahan Syed Kamal. Dr. Grace Kang, Distinction in Research. Dr. William Colmer, cum laude and distinction in research. Dr. Brittany Rochelle Krasnov. Dr. Danny Lee. Dr. Kerry Lynn. Dr. Rayan Motan. Dr. Naomi Nguyen, magna cum laude, distinction in research. Dr. Celine Ozturk. Thank you, Dr. Nguyen and Dr. Zov. Dr. Conti and Dr. Vallestrand, please come forward. Dr. Tomas Pamparis. Dr. Eve Colette Pomazzi, magna cum laude, distinction in research. Dr. McKenna Sinakis. Dr. Tyler Thomas Reagan. Dr. Danielle Saar, distinction in research. Dr. Olivia Joan Schmidt, summa cum laude, distinction in research. Dr. Stefano Salieris, cum laude. Dr. Shamira Shiraz. Dr. Anjali Thanikal. Dr. Richard William Thorpe, Jr., cum laude. Soon. Dr. Julia Tran, cum laude. Dr. Ina Trigubchuk. Dr. Mariana Girani, distinction in research. Dr. Ronald Young. And last, but certainly not least, Dr. Alan Young. Thank you, marshals. Please return to your seat. Dean Lloyd, please return to the podium. Forty-four
different handshakes. Some of them were burning. Others were ice cold. And 2 of them were dripping. I'm not sure what that means. Could be a graduate study for somebody to do. But consistently, as I looked at each of the students crossing the stage, I wish you could have been up here to see the glow in their eyes and the enthusiasm they had for being our most recent group of graduates. Again, a big round of applause for the class of 2026. It's now my pleasure to invite Dr. Dolores Cannell, our Associate Dean for Education, to the podium to introduce the directors of our graduate and advanced education programs. Dr. Cannella.
Thank you, Dean Lloyd. With this ceremony, we also recognize those individuals completing graduate degrees and advanced dental education certificate programs at the School of Dental Medicine. May I ask the candidates for the Masters of Science degrees and the candidates for the certificates in advanced dental education to please rise and come forward. Dr. Stephen Walker, Interim Associate Dean for Research, please come to the podium.
My guys are out of order. Dean Lloyd, honored guests, I present to you candidates for the Masters of Science in Oral Biology and Pathology. Ryan Ayub. Dr. Harris Shariz Khan. Hansa Tecker,
Dr. Ralph Epstein, Director of the Advanced Education Program in Dental Anesthesiology, please come forward.
Dean Lloyd, honored guests, I present to you the candidates for the certificate in dental anesthesiology. Dr. Catherine Frusetta. Dr. Madison Garrity. Dr. Laura Hippensteel. Dr. Edward Starr.
Dr. Thomas Manders, Director of the Advanced Education Program in Endodontics, please come forward.
Dean Lloyd, honored guests, I present to you the candidates for their certificate in endodontics. Dr. Daniel Citron. Dr. Parmveer Kaur. Dr. Anthula Nikolaidis.
Dr. John Fody and Dr. Matthew Hanna, Directors of the Advanced Education Program in General Practice Residency, please come forward.
Dean Lloyd, honored guests, we present to you the candidate for the Certificate in General Practice Residency.
And that resident, representing 15 other doctors, is our chief resident, Dr. Zaid Rahman.
Dr. Amina Madian, Director of the Advanced Education Program in Oral and Maxillofacial Radiology. Please come forward.
Dean Lloyd, honored guests, I present to you the candidates for the certificate in oral and maxillofacial radiology, Dr. Brandon Fitzgerald, Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences, concentration in oral biology and pathology. And Dr. Jin Ha Kim.
Dr. Hee-Chang Huang, Director of the Advanced Education Program in Orthodontics and Dental Facial Orthopedics, please come forward.
Dean Lloyd, honored guests, I present to you the candidates for the certificate in orthodontics and dental facial orthopedics. Dr. Arjun Kumar, Master of Science in Biomedical Science. Dr. Ethan Razi, Master of Science in Biomedical Science. Dr. Eric Zhang, Master of Science in Biomedical Science.
Dr. Alexandra Macara and Dr. Mark Salerno, Department of Orthodontics and Pediatric Dentistry, please come forward.
Dean Lloyd, honored guests, I present the candidates for the certificate in pediatric dentistry. Dr. Daniel Bakaj. Dr. Simone DeBellis. Dr. Marissa Mistretta. Dr. Alexandria Sullivan. Dr. Esther Takalova.
Dr. Shreen Mainini, Director of the Advanced Education Program in Periodontics, please come forward.
Dean Lloyd, honored guests, I present the candidates for the certificate in periodontics. Dr. Arya Hurizadeh, Master of Science in Biomedical Science, concentration in oral biology and pathology. Dr. Nicholas Nemeth, Master of Science in Biomedical Science, concentration in oral biology and pathology.
Dr. Tanya Somajano Marquez, Director for the Advanced Education Program in Prosthodontics, please come forward.
Dean Lloyd, honored guest, I present the candidates for the certificate in prosthodontics. Dr. Brett Allen. Dr. James Sheffield.
It's now my pleasure to invite Dean Lloyd to return to the podium.
Congratulations to all our graduate degree and certificate recipients. Thank you, Dr. Cannell, and our program directors. A big round of applause for all of them one more time. It's a distinct pleasure to call to the podium Dr. Thomas Pararas, President of the class of 2026, who will present reflections on the graduating class.
Good afternoon, everyone, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, Stony Brook School of Dental Medicine class of 2026. I think for all of us, this moment feels almost surreal. For years, our lives revolved around reaching this stage. This exact moment that once felt light years away, what started as a small spark in our hearts when we first thought, I want to become a dentist, slowly transformed through the years of sacrifice, of exhaustion, and determination to something real. And somehow, after everything, we made it. I want to pause for a moment and reflect on what it took to get here. The endless nights studying for the DAT, the stress of applications and interviews, the uncertainty of not knowing where life would take us, or whether we'd even make it to dental school. Back then, it was impossible to imagine a day like today, standing beside classmates who became family, while celebrating one of the greatest accomplishments of our lives. Because our class quickly learned that the real challenge was surviving anatomy, lab, NBMEs, practicals, and the ever so endless perio competencies. We survived the clinic sign-up battles at 9 a.m. because apparently none of us were mentally strong enough to come in at 7. The lab delays that somehow always happen exactly when you needed the case the most. And of course, the constant running out of isolites. But through it all, we proved one thing. We didn't give a rubber damn. I still remember the first few months of dental school when friends would point to their mouths and ask, "What's wrong with my tooth?" Meanwhile, the only thing we knew at the time was how to chisel through cadavers while trying to memorize bacteria through cartoons about plumbers hiding under sinks. It was funny because somehow we knew how to dissect the body before we've even done a real tooth filling. At the time, we all wondered, why do we even need all these medical classes? But looking back now, we understand. Those classes shaped us into the healthcare providers we are today. They taught us how the mouth connects to the rest of the body, how the systemic disease impacts oral health, and how every patient sitting in our chair is more than just a tooth number on a treatment plan. And then came our first lockers, our first instruments, our first Navy scrubs that were still clean and untouched by the wax, the stone, the acrylic, and whatever chemical is apparently inside the ruby red adhesive that withstood the endless laundry cycles. I remember standing in the hallway trying to find my locker while a group of fourth years walked by talking about boards and graduation and residency applications. At that moment, 4 years felt impossible to comprehend. Somewhere between the musical chairs in oral pathology, the half-empty bags of stone abandoned in the sim lab, between asking the PROS residents to check our work for the 14th time and hearing the sound of handpieces so often that tinnitus became part of the curriculum, we transformed. We slowly became the doctors capable of changing people's lives, and we did not get here alone. To our faculty, the attendings, thank you for guiding us through every single stage of this journey. Dr. Conti, I want to thank you for being with us from the very first hypodon exercise all the way to the patient care in clinic and our CDCA preparation. You stayed late with us. You practiced alongside us and helped us build our confidence along the way when many of us doubted ourselves. Dr. Valstrand, thank you for teaching us the principles of fixed prosthodontics through your tireless lectures, the numerous slides about occlusion, and the dedication you put in teaching us just how to cut the perfect crown. Dr. Zov, thank you for making sure that even when I forget my own birthday one day, I'll still remember that the periodontal disease was caused by biofilm and host response. Dr. Jonke, thank you for teaching us how to properly manage sutures without turning the surgical field into a tangled fishing wire. For making sure we'll never forget the 7 different types of arthritis, but more importantly, thank you for teaching us oral surgery with compassion and patience and honesty while preparing many of us for July 1. We promise we'll make you proud. Dr. Lagner, thank you for teaching us that blue periphery wax and alginate apparently solve every problem in dentistry. It's always been a pleasure hearing you talk about dental materials with such passion, and we apologize for occasionally disappointing you with some of our answers. Thank you for teaching us practical dentistry that will carry with us long after graduation. Dr. Nguyen, thank you for taking the torch in 4th year and guiding us to the finish line. Countless students can attest to the fact that you worked tirelessly to make sure we graduated. Thank you for answering our emails at 1 a.m., for sitting with us and genuinely teaching us how to carve a PPS properly. Thank you for always pushing us forward, even when we felt overwhelmed. You truly became a guiding light for our class during one of the most stressful years of our lives. And of course, Dr. Grossman, it's our greatest honor that you are our Grand Marshal. Thank you for reminding us that dentistry is supposed to be fun. Thank you for every speech of encouragement, every moment of mentorship, every time you reignited the fire and put it out in us when we were burnt out. You are truly the personification of our class, hardworking, compassionate, energetic, and full of life. Honestly, I cannot imagine being part of any other class. No other group would understand what we lived through together, from the down compressors to the flooded hallways to the moments where all we could do was laugh because the alternative was crying. Somehow, all it took to bring us together was one fire alarm, several locked clinic computers by the D3s, and yearly parties at 67 Griffin Drive. But what made this class special was never just our intelligence, it was our ability to support one another. We worked hard, but we never took ourselves too seriously. We celebrated together, we struggled together, we grew together, and somewhere along the way, classmates became lifelong friends. And before moving on to the next chapter, I want to take a moment to first and foremost thank God, Jesus Christ, for getting us where we are today. All praise and glory goes to Him. I'd like to thank all the parents, the families, friends, and support systems as well. For many of us, this journey would not have been possible without you. This is for the parents who left their countries to build a better life for their children. For those who sacrificed endlessly and gave up their dreams so we could pursue ours. I want to especially thank my father as well, for I would not be here without his sacrifice. For the friends and the loved ones who listened to our rants after clinic, who reassured us after our mistakes, who celebrated our victories and reminded us who we are outside the walls of dental school. To Dean Lloyd, Dr. Howe, Dr. Canella, and everyone who helped this institution grow during our time, thank you. The improvements made to the school, from the new wet lab to the new clinic, to new equipment as well, has helped us prepare the future of dentistry. Thank you for everyone who keeps this place running every single day. Our dispensary staff, CIDT, sterilization crew, the front desk staff, the managers, coordinators, Office of Ed, Joe Franza, and everyone who's working behind the scenes. Your work often goes unseen, but none of this could have been possible and helped us reach this stage without you. And now, before we leave this place behind, I want to leave my classmates with one final thought. Throughout these 4 years, there were moments where all of us questioned ourselves, moments where we felt exhausted, overwhelmed, and uncertain if we were capable of continuing. But every single time, we kept going. This is what I hope we carry us after we leave this place today. Not just the degrees, not the titles, but the resilience that we built here. Because life after graduation will not always be easy. There will always be complications, failures, more heather patients, long nights and moments of self-doubt again. But if we survived removable prost and oral pathology, I genuinely believe that we can survive anything. Although the fire in the clinic, and apparently in the wet lab too, maybe finally be out, I hope that the fire that brought us here together continues to burn within all of us. The fire to keep learning, to keep growing, and the fire to care deeply for our patients and one another. Class of 2026, it's been the greatest honor to walking through this journey besides all of you. Congratulations, doctors. Let's give it up for Stony Brook School of Dental Medicine, class of 2026. Dr. Lloyd.
It is now my pleasure to lead the graduating class of 2026 and all other dentists in the recitation of our dental pledge. The graduating class of 2026 and all other dentists present today, please rise and recite with me the dental pledge, which can be found on the inside of your program. On three. 1, 2, I do solemnly vow, to which I value and hold most dear, I will honor the profession of dentistry, be just and generous to its members, and help them in their service to humanity. That just as I have learned from those who preceded me, I will instruct my peers and those who follow me in the science and art of dentistry. That I will recognize the limits of my knowledge and pursue lifelong learning to better care for patients and to prevent illness. That I will acknowledge the limits of my physical and mental well-being so that I will not restrict my ability to care for others. That I will seek the counsel of others when I am more expected to those entrusted my care. That I will not withdraw from my patients in their time of need. That I will lead my life and practice my art, integrity, and honor, using my power wisely. That whatever so else I shall see and hear of the lives of my patients that is not fitting to be spoken, I will keep it in confidence. That I will maintain the sacred trust, holding myself far aloof long from corrupting from the tempting others of others. That I will remain modest and prudent with my treatments of patients and only pursue what I am deemed beneficial. That above all else, I will serve the highest interest of my patients through the practice of my science and my art. That I will be an advocate for patients in need and strive for justice in the care of patients, regardless of race, sex, gender. That I will turn to my calling, promising to preserve its fitness. With regard to long experiences and the joy of healing, I make this vow freely and upon my honor. Please be seated. In closing this afternoon, I'd like to thank our graduates for helping shape our school. Collectively, you've left a mark on it that will benefit those who follow you for years and years to come. I encourage all of you to tell your story about your education and experiences at Stony Brook University to others. We need you to be ambassadors of our school and the profession. In this role, you will help maintain the quality of our student body and ensure that the public is well aware of the many ways our schools contribute to the welfare of humankind. Get involved, lead the way, take responsibility in our profession and in your communities. You've been given much, and therefore much is expected of you. People will look to you for advice on all sorts of issues. Be there, help when you can, and as you've done here, make a difference. I encourage you to stay connected to the School of Dental Medicine, read our alumni communications so that you can follow along as we maintain the quality of our student bodies, recruit outstanding staff and faculty, and complete the upgrades to our buildings and programs that you helped launch, and meet the unprecedented challenges of an ever-evolving world. Staying connected to your school can be the best way to stay connected to your classmates. You have a very special relationship with one another. Unlike other education programs where there was a variety of courses to take, yours was a curriculum you all experienced together. It creates a special and lasting bond. And as many of you said in your yearbook, you formed friendships that will last a lifetime. As I traveled around the state, throughout the Northeast, and to the far corners of America, I'll be looking for you. I want to hear your stories, learn how you're doing. In turn, I will share with you the progress and growth of your school and invite you to return to your class reunions and other special occasions. Always remember, you were a student here for a very short time, but you will be an alum for a lifetime. I wish you, your families, and future patients all the best that life can bring you. Once again, congratulations to the dental class, the residents, and the graduates of 1926. Before we conclude this convocation ceremony, I'd like to thank our donors and supporters, our student volunteers, our staff volunteers, for what they have done to make this a memorable and successful program. And a very special thanks to Dr. Cannell and Joe Ferranza for organizing today's event, and to all of our staff and staff volunteers for assistance today. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the 2026 Stony Brook University School of Dental Medicine Convocation. As the platform party, graduates, and faculty leave the auditorium, we ask the audience to remain in their seats. We invite you to celebrate with our graduates a reception in the Wang Center lobby, which is to the left as we exit Stoller Center. Let me again say congratulations to our graduates and their families, and I wish you a wonderful afternoon. The program is over.